fucking love that picture with Ollie going, hey, look at my fucking disc golf shit.
Well, I had just finished putting one in, right? So but I saw X in the intro, by the way, but I wasn't in that stream.
No, you weren't in that one.
So just to point that out.
You know, Ollie, enough.
Mikey's not even here to hear you admit it, too.
Yeah, Mikey's not running around going, well, yeah, you fucking know who he is. No, you don't know who he is. Yes, you know who he is. No, I don't know who he is.
I saw him there, though.
He was there. He was there. He's in the intro. And no, you weren't in that one that he was involved in. So there you go. All right. Welcome, everyone, to the Badass Kicking New Atheist After Party. And, of course, we have the guest of honor. BA is with us. My producer and co-host, Mr. Mikey Famine, is with us. Our expert on the seas, Miss Steph Sales, is with us. And, of course, my brother from the other coast, Mr. Canadian Olliman, the weed extraordinaire expert. He's guy something. I don't know. Anyway, I think we're all experts on pot around here. So
I try to be.
I dabble.
I dabble a little. Isn't that what they call dabs? Isn't that what that is? Dabbling in dabs?
I don't dabble in dabs. Hell no. No. I have stuff I have to do every week.
Just a little bit of shatter.
A little bit of shatter. There you go. Shatter's good. I like Shatter.
Yeah.
That's great. I like that song. Who is that? Rolling Stones? Shattered?
Shattered, yeah.
Yep.
Shattered.
Shattered. Yeah.
But I don't think the song is about shatter.
No, I don't think it is either.
It's not. It's not. Shatter wasn't even a thing when they wrote that song.
Nope.
No.
What is shatter?
It's not what it sounds like. Funny enough. It's basically
it's not.
It's a
Past tense. It's past tense of going to the bathroom, Maggie.
It's like an oil that they solidify and you lay out on like wax paper and stuff, and I guess you crack it, so you could call it shatter that for that reason.
Like crystal meth?
Yeah, like crystal, but not at all like crystal meth.
But it's marijuana.
THC. It's THC.
Yeah, pure THC.
That sounds
right.
right.
Have you ever seen them squish plant?
Yeah,
they put it in like a 10,000 or 20,000 pound per square inch press, and they squeeze all the oils out of it. That's resin, and you make shatter from the resin, don't you?
Yeah, a lot of them use, I think, pressurized systems to push the oils down, and they separate it. Is what I've seen.
Keith Richards is 172 years old this year.
Yep. Well, either that or he died like 170 years ago, and he's just an animated corpse.
Yeah,
that's why he doesn't get any older. He's mummified now.
Well, he fucking outlived the Queen.
Yeah, it's true.
And he's done like millionfold more drugs than she has. I'm guarantee you that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do we know what reason she died?
D just getting a blood transfusion from him.
His stool wants to go steal all the swans now. Now that the Queen's gone.
Cool.
Yep.
I do it, stool.
I thought the constables warned you about any prolonged swan touching after the incident.
I read a song about it for you, Stool, that it could be a swan song. I don't know. Reaching for that one. Yeah, just shut up, Neil. The Poles have ate them all. What? What does that even mean?
Yeah.
Yes, the Queen died.
Yesterday, what?
Today.
Do we know what their cause?
I found out about it at lunch, and she had been dead for about an hour, apparently. So, and my lunch is at 10 o'clock in the morning. So. Yeah, it's from old age, dude. That's what it's.
Yeah,
from.
well, that's what I figured, but there could be an actual.
She's 96 reason. For fuck's sake. She kicked it for a long time.
She had a good life.
Yeah,
for a queen.
A little bit.
A lot of queens don't lead a good life.
And no, well, there's another question.
She made it work.
Is Charles going to be king, or is it going to be handed right off to one of his sons?
I heard that
Charles.
I thought he was already skipped.
No, not
That's what I
Skip.
thought.
I heard that he was already kind of named there with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's more ceremonial anymore, isn't it? It's not like they have power in the government.
King Charles.
I'll.
Okay.
But has the palace announced that he's going to reign under the name Charles? There were rumors that he was
Charles
going.
III.
There were rumors that he was going to be George the whatever the hell it is. At this point, the last one was the George the VI, right? That was Elizabeth's dad.
He should go with Chucky.
Chucky.
King
Chucky.
Yeah, no, they're calling him
I
King
like it.
Charles III, Britain's new monarch.
That's what Stool just said.
And in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's gonna be King Chucky on Twitter.
My name's King Chuck, and I'm here to.
Wow, you went there.
Yeah.
I thought that was Prince Andrew.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where's he been
I
absconded
see.
off to now?
Yeah, a number of Polish people in my area were recently arrested for killing swans for food. I see. Okay, that's where that came from.
They're delicious.
Gotcha. Are they now?
Well,
We got Infidel in the chat too. What's up, Infidel?
Oh, the gang's all back together.
Yeah, Air's here. Yeah, Charles Methuselah must have prayed more. We got Jenna. Hi, Jenna.
Jenna.
You're Air, you should be in here. Air, you were in here the last one.
Yeah.
Just so King George the Animal Steel. That would make my day. Except he's dead, so that's not going to happen. I met King George the Animal Steel. I met George the Animal Steel back in my pizza delivery days when I was a kid. They used to stay at a hotel in Richmond called the Skyline Hotel, which was a place where they all stayed. They had the Bushwhackers were there. Fucking Hogan was there. George General Steele, Lou Albano when he was still with them. Big John Studd. Jake the Snake Roberts. There's a bunch of them there. And what the fuck guy with the 2x4?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
That's it. Hacksaw Jim Duggan was there too. I got to meet them all. And the funny thing is, you know what George the Animal Steele's like when he's doing the show. He's just goofy.
Yeah, he's not like that. Yeah, no, he's a normal.
But you see, I go into the room and I drop off this like stack of like fucking 10 large pizzas for these guys on the table there. And I got those guys tipped really well, by the way. I think I made $100 off that one. But way in the corner is George the Animal Steele with his little reading specs on, pulled down, and he's reading the New York fucking Times. I'm like, that's George. Yeah, that's what the. Oh, it's just an act, buddy. It's just an act.
Yeah. I never met any of those guys, but I met Leo Burke and Killer Carl Krupp when I was driving taxi.
Which one was the act? The reading of the paper, or
Doc's like, are you naming porn stars? No.
No, wrestlers.
Hulk Hogan, yeah, wrestlers.
I was of the like WWF like attitude generation, I think, or era. So like the Stone Colds, the Rocks.
When they changed it to WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Before that.
Okay.
Well, I'm just sitting here thinking about the Andre the Giant stories that I've read.
Yeah.
Where that motherfucker just walk in and drink everything they had, pass out, and nobody could move.
Yeah.
Well,
he'd be there till he wakes up.
Yeah, that's exactly what the story would say. I can't move him. You moving him? No.
I don't know if a crane will fit in here. Right. Be creative.
What if we call an ambulance? They must be able to deal with this situation. Nope.
My porn star name was Kilbasa.
okay. Kielbasa.
Darkest timeline.
It's part of my life I don't like to talk about.
Make this 1,000.
Yes, George Animal Steel was a teacher. That's true.
And Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Well, most of those wrestlers are fairly well educated for the most
He's a
part.
good friend of mine.
Those ones back in the day.
I'm sorry, Ollie. I didn't understand a word you said.
Blah, 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 blah,
I
blah.
thought you made him drink his wine.
Ah, there it is.
Rod Hardwood.
Rod Hardwood.
I love that one. That's great. Yeah, that's great. Coming up with porn names.
Buck Wild.
Buck Wild. We have a musician here in Vancouver named Biff Naked. She's
Okay.
Biff Naked, yeah.
I've heard that name too. I don't know what that is.
Well, she's a Canadian rock and roller, right?
Yeah.
So we have her.
I don't know
Once
if she's
in a while,
ever
she'll-
heard that this way though.
I'm sure she has. She's done fucking Europe, Japan, you name it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean she's come down this way.
No, but she's done the whole Canada tour, coast to coast.
Okay.
I've heard her
Oh,
talking about it on the radio.
Does that include PEI or the?
Sometimes.
Eh,
Okay.
I don't think there's such a thing as a kosher kielbasa.
How long's she been around?
Oh shit, dude! Since
20 years at least, right?
easily, yeah, 90s.
I saw her in Rock the Park in London while I was living in London sometime in the 2000s.
Oh, there you go.
That's where I saw her.
I have her first CD, which is really good. I think she's still going.
Oh, maybe.
No, she's Biff Naked.
Yeah. The Rock the Park concerts were cool because they'd have an actual staged in area that you could pay money and go in there, and there's beer tent and stuff like that. But it was right in the middle of the biggest park in London. So you could hang out anywhere in the park grounds and clearly hear the music. And in some spots, still see the stage without going in. So just farther away.
I've seen her actually a couple times. Sure, her big tune that was huge on the radio, at least up here, was Spaceman. Born in New Delhi. She lived in Winnipeg and now she lives out here. Her real name is Beth Torbett. She's been around since 1996, Ollie. So, and I think
Pretty sure that's where I saw her.
She's of age then, right?
Yeah. She's pretty close to my age, actually.
You said she's been touring since '96. Yeah.
Her first album came out in '96, I believe. She was among the top 150 selling Canadian artists in Canada. Beth Torbert is a Canadian singer best known by her stage name Biff Naked between '96 and 2016. So I don't think she's. Well, she's still going. She's been active since '94, but she's been touring since '96. Alternative rock and pop punk is her genre.
Cool. Get her on the show. Send her an invite.
I maybe
Just do it. Just send her an invite.
She still lived here. Her first CD, which was '98, I think, was her first one. Ibificus. Oh no, she had one before that. Anyway,
you know much more than I do. It was one of those incidental things that I happened to notice happening while I was playing Frisbee in the park and getting really stoned.
oh, She actually started her career as a stand-up comic,
No way.
and then got into music.
That's
She's
crazy. I don't know.
adopted. Holy shit! I should get her on the show. I think she's still religious though, because she was adopted by missionaries,
Yeah.
American missionaries. She spent part of her childhood in Lexington, Kentucky, where her father was a professor at the University of Kentucky. She went to Kelsey Elementary School in the past, in Manitoba for a couple of years after living time in Dauphin, Manitoba. Her family eventually settled in Winnipeg, and she ultimately moved out to Vancouver. Yeah. As far as I know, she still lives out here. Anyway, probably her biggest songs are "Love Myself Today," "Moment of Weakness," and "Spaceman."
Cool.
Yeah, she's got some pretty good tunes. Anyway, enough about Biff Naked.
Sure.
Kind of had a crush on her back in the day.
There you go.
Always appreciate some Canadian beaver. Yes, we've got lots of beavers here.
Jesus
Have you seen the "Welcome to
Christ.
Canada" beaver there, Stool? Go onto YouTube and say and type in "Welcome to Canada" beaver. You'll see one of our beavers welcoming everyone into Canada.
I know it's
No,
not
I'm not kidding.
explicit. I know it's not explicit, but I just can't help feeling like it is.
No. Canadians don't do stuff like that.
It's on YouTube. It's not going to be explicit.
I
Yep.
know, but these things happen.
You should also type in "The Birth of a Canadian." That's one of the best videos ever.
I don't know that I've seen that one. I'll have to look that one up.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Mine was one of my favorites was getting mugged by a Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to do this to you, bud.
There we go. Let's see if I can find this sucker. Talking beaver on the highway. That's the one.
Talking beaver on the highway.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, that's scary.
Let me see if I can make this work here. All right.
Are you allowed to share it? Cool.
Yeah, well, fuck it. There's nothing copy written in it. It's just some dude uploaded this. So let me see if I can share this with everybody. All right, here we go. So we'll do this. And here we go.
Okay. Beaver on the highway. What's he doing?
Welcome to Canada. Have a nice day.
Okay. He's talking.
Welcome to Canada. Welcome to Canada. Welcome to Canada. Welcome to Canada. Bienvenue to Canada. Welcome. Hey, nice car.
Oh, that's awesome.
Have a nice day. Hello, sir. Welcome to Canada.
Get off the road.
Bienvenue.
You're gonna get hit.
This here. Oh, just a second. Welcome to Canada. Hi.
Road.
Hello.
Here, I want to take a picture.
That is
Get your
fucking
picture?
hilarious.
Okay.
Stand up.
Okay.
Smile.
Okay.
Say cheese.
Looks constipated.
There you go. So welcome to Canada, beaver.
I thought he was praying at first. He was all, "Ah."
Share that video I just put in chat. It's the birth of the Canadian one too.
Huh?
That video I just put in the private chat's the birth of the Canadian one.
What the hell?
haven't
Oh,
seen
this
that?
one. Yeah. Sorry about that. That's the bacon dog. I can't see shit. What do you got there?
In the private chat, you don't see the link that I put there?
Oh, I thought I was looking for something down below here for the sharing on the screen sort of thing.
Oh.
You know you can do that, right?
I'm running it in Firefox so you wouldn't get sound if I shared the video.
Oh, I see. Is this one going to get me a strike?
I don't think so. I hope not.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yeah.
Okay, this is taking a while to load. Yeah, I've seen this. Okay, hang on. This is actually pretty fucking funny. You can't rewind it. I gotta
What?
start it again. Here, let me try it again. Hang on. I'll pause it right away. Okay. Yeah, I've seen this. It's actually pretty funny. Hang on. How Canadians are born. Boom. There you go. There's no sound, mind you.
Oh, there was no sound? Okay.
Yeah.
Throws a hockey puck on the ground and skates off.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
These snow Mexicans crack me up.
Snow Mexicans.
No, that'd be
Snow
Ted.
Mexican.
That'd be Ted Cruz, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, he was born here, I think.
She shoots.
He
She
was.
scores.
He was. But not Mexicans, Cubans. There you go.
I thought that was Mark Cuban.
That too.
No.
I'm so happy that my edibles started hitting me before that beaver video. It was wonderful.
That was hysterical. That was really quite cute. Oh, Canada.
Howdy, Farron. Oh, you had a power outage. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Just try turning it off and turning it back on again.
I think that's what a power outage is.
Yeah, but but in the case of a widespread power outage, you need to go further afield in your basement. So that makes it complicated.
Run over to the neighbor's place and unplug it and plug it back in. See if
That's
Yeah.
right.
Hey, what are you doing in here? I just want you to turn it off and turn it on again. See how we can
Turn
get
off
the
my power.
neighborhood back online.
I lost power out here last summer because a local squirrel got into the feed to my house. It was just me. I was like, "What's going on?" They come out and sure enough, pried an electrocuted squirrel off.
I was about to say that would be the last thing that squirrel did.
Yep.
Yeah, I always feel bad for the one you see that picture of that's just hanging by his nuts. They got trapped in there and he's just hanging.
Dude, I was walking the dog.
I could not. That would suck.
Last weekend, and I swear I saw a squirrel with the biggest nuts you've ever seen, and
There we go.
he was just wobbling.
Well, it's that time of year, right? They got to collect all those nuts up for the winter.
Right?
So
Is that what they do with them?
Farron's going on to say that he didn't suffer a power outage. He actually works on stuff like power outages, trying to get them fixed. He's on call. Gotcha. Anyway, guys, I got to take off. I got to get up stupid early tomorrow morning, so I'm going to go take my dog for a walk, and then I am going to bed.
Or
We'll
is the
talk to you all
dog
later.
taking you for a walk, Ollie?
No, I'm taking the dog for a walk. Oh, I'm
Okay.
That's
Smoke a joint.
what you think you're doing.
You safe?
Cheers, guys.
Watch out for beavers.
Always.
Yeah.
Watch out for beavers. Yeah, they seem to like to run around in the fucking highway around here. Although I can't say I've ever seen a beaver on the highway. I've seen one beside the highway, but never on the highway.
Have you ever seen a moose on the highway?
Yes, that I have. Yes.
Fuck that.
Much further north, but yes.
Yeah.
Those things are
It's
huge.
terrifying. They're large.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
huge.
What-
I've come face to face with one, not intentionally, but like I worked at a resort way out in Banff, and it was this big hotel resort place and landscaping shit, and I was in the little tool shed. It's actually quite a large tool shed, but anyway. And I remember seeing it walking around on the street because it was, rutting season or whatever the fuck it is, where they're mating season and shit. And there's one walking around.
Like they're sex crazed moose is what you're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about.
Well, he
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
He was just walking slowly, and he looked my
Yeah.
way, and I didn't think much of it because I see many mooses walking around. Yeah, I know.
Hey.
Exactly. And I went into the shed and
Hey,
I put
babe.
away all the fucking tools and stuff like that and put the wheelbarrow away. And then I turn around, open the door, and his fucking snout was right there. And I'm like, holy fucking shit! Like eye to eye with his
Yeah.
nostrils, right? They're huge. I'm 6'5" with boots on. So
You are
they're huge.
yeah.
I got new boots, by the way. Hi, Heathen Queen. What up?
Oh, HQ.
I veto the size of that animal.
Oh, it's
I
huge.
veto
They're
it.
massive.
I veto it. I veto it. Too big. Too
I saw an
much.
elk, one of the males. I was in out in Colorado when they were rutting, and they were everywhere. And so I got out of the car and just started walking because I wanted to get some pics. And then I see the Ranger vehicle, and then right on the other side of the vehicle, as I'm getting ready to step out of, this thing is just, yeah, he's twice as tall as I am. It seems like, Neil, and I'm 6'1", so it's like, holy crap.
Too big. Too big.
Well,
I mean,
caribou are big too.
It's like a monster deer on steroids, right?
They do. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty
Like-
Oh,
similar.
they're huge.
if The Rock was a deer.
Loud. They're fucking loud too. Like when they do that fucking weird whinny that they do, it's like you can hear that shit for miles.
Well, moose are a little more aggressive, from my understanding. Is they're kind of like hippos. They're not afraid to be the assholes of the animal kingdom.
That's very true. They are
Oh,
not
wow.
afraid to be the assholes. HQ?
Oh, yeah.
HQ's even more awesome in person, by the way. We all got to meet him.
Indeed.
Scottish
Indeed.
moose are tiny.
Or is it Mises? Mises to pieces. I hate Mises to pieces. It's an old cartoon.
I always watch like those compilation videos on YouTube, and I saw like two bull moose like fighting in like a subdivision, and like mailboxes, bushes, like they're just like, it was like two
Turf and
cars.
everything.
It was like two cars fighting. I'm like, oh fuck that! No.
They really fucked us over on that whole Bullwinkle thing. Made him seem like he was really nice. Had the
Hey, Rocky. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I bet the
Well,
moose,
let's face
the moose put that out just to like lower everybody's guard, to lure us into a false sense of security.
I like the squirrel too.
And the Russians were still bad.
It's moose and squirrel. Yes.
Yeah, the Russians were still the bad guys even back then.
Were they Russian or were they from the USSR?
They were Boris Badenov and Natasha.
The artist formerly known as Natasha.
Yeah, they were a total knockoff of like Gomez and Morticia Adams, if you ask me. That's who they kind of reminded me of, right?
Well, I just had a conversation on Twitter the other day about Marvel and DC and how you can see them mirrored everywhere, like the Flash and
Quicksilver.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, you've got those mirror imaged Wade Wilson and what's
Deathstroke.
Yeah, what's his name?
I have his mask.
Yeah. So I mean,
Deadpool and Deathstroke.
Yeah, and a lot of times they openly admit they were kind of rip-offs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Deadpool's got much better powers than Deathstroke.
Right. Oh yes, for sure.
Right.
For sure. But it's just the way they would play that game over the years, DC and Marvel.
Oh, Aquaman,
The Submariner.
Yeah.
Green Arrow,
Tuma.
Hawkeye.
Green Arrow, Hawkeye, sure. Yeah, Superman, Hyperion.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's always. Well, they're basically stereotype hero types, right? Both companies just used and named differently and dressed differently, basically.
I loved the movie Unbreakable and Glass and Split, where Shyamalan tells that story that, and I think it's really true that comic books are about how trauma makes heroes or makes villains. It depends on how you process it and what the environment is and what godlike power you want to put on that character, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting look inside when you tear it apart sometimes.
Sure, I agree. And Superman's going to be the most OP fucking hero ever.
So broken.
Yeah, like
Just broken.
Well, I mean, I always said, what could Superman do if he wanted to?
have you seen
The Voice?
the fuck was not
Yes.
The Boys?
No, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah,
Where the
he's pretty
kid
much a little
goes
psycho.
back? Yeah.
What
Or
was it?
he's-
Right?
Not Bright. No. Fuck.
Brightburn.
What did you say?
Brightburn, wasn't it?
Brightburn. Yes, that's it.
Brightburn.
Yes, he had the little
Brightburn.
BB symbols. Yeah, it was basically what if Superman came down and he was a little fucking psychopath.
Yeah, he was a little asshole. Fucking yeah, and that's just at the end of the show. You just see him just destroying everything. Like all the cities are on fire and shit.
Oh man! Speaking of on fire, the dog farted in here and he's left. Come back here.
If I gotta suffer, you gotta suffer.
Yeah, should have closed the door so he can't escape.
Did he do that little Muttley from the cartoons laugh as he left you?
Yeah,
Did you do that?
just a wheeze. That's all that came out was a weak wheeze.
You know that a fart is just a bit of poop screaming, right?
Oh, he knows. That's why he screamed out of here at 45 miles an hour. It's just like, what's he running away from? Oh.
Yeah, fart is an upcoming poop notification.
Right.
Gross.
Farts are just the screams of trap poo.
I'm seriously gonna go get him and make him suffer this with me.
Escape when it tastes bad.
Who's tasting it?
Well, when you smell
why?
it actually is hitting your taste buds. FYI,
I know, I get it. I was joking.
It's a whole new meaning
man.
to eat shit, doesn't it?
Yeah, fuck this dog. Get in here.
Dog says, "I'm sorry, Mikey, my sphincter's busted."
It's just the weirdest dog, man.
Who, your dog? Zero?
Yeah,
Zero's awesome.
yeah. Free to a good home.
I just
Yeah.
I
Sick
just
of
don't
this
think
asshole.
Their nose smell that are that able to smell so well. Why do you got to stick it right up their butthole? Can't you smell the other dog's butthole from across the room?
Right. Don't need to be that close.
No.
Do I want to? Is that what you're asking?
No,
No.
dogs.
Yeah, I mean, dogs, they smell
You're
like
muted,
40,000 times better than we do, but they still have to stick their nose right up that other dog's butthole.
They just can't help
Yeah.
themselves.
That's how they get the fine print.
You got to read it like an NDA.
They don't have a color guard where you can send away to see if you've got colon cancer, so they got to get right up in there.
So Andre wants to know how much for a mediocre home.
Tree fitty.
There you go. Whoops. Oh, Randolph showed up apparently.
Hey, Randolph.
Hello, Randolph.
Trying to find a resolution to make this emote for 0 on my Twitch, but I always have problems reducing the size of things to fit within their little limit for stuff.
I don't know about chewing on it, but I have cleared rooms before.
Oh, look, the person who's never ever here. The person that's never been on here. I always had that dog for 2 weeks. I've never heard of this guy.
I'm starting to wonder because Ollie's not here now.
Talk about him.
Now Oz is, or X is here.
It's like Batman Bruce Wayne. Is that where they're going?
I
You know?
I see now.
I don't know.
How am I this bad at this? Doing something wrong. Damn you, Photoshop and your mysteries.
What happened?
I don't know how to do this.
No, we still got to make merch, man. We still got to make fucking merch.
Nasal salad tossing. I love that language.
Whatever happened to our contest?
Is there a contest?
Nasal salad tossing.
I mean, that just brings a visual right there, doesn't it?
Is that in the Olympics now, or?
Could be.
Play your cards right.
Your cat just knocked over all your laundry. Oh no! Fucking cats are assholes. I'm telling you.
3 to a good home.
You know what I learned? When cats slow blink, you know how they kind of, when they're lying there and they do that slow blink at you? That's a cat's version of smiling.
Hmm.
And they say they'll respond if you do it back to them. They'll give you a little meow. And we're the only mammals, because we are mammals, that they actually meow to. I mean, when they're kittens
The
meow to
only
their mothers, obviously.
Outside of their species.
Yeah, we're the only ones they meow to. Because they've learned over time that it gets a reaction out of us.
I don't know, man. Cat definitely meows at the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Right before
Well,
he beats the shit out of him for no reason.
Yeah, well, there's a reason for that.
Zero will literally be minding his own business. That hasn't bothered a soul. And Dexter's like, you know what? Fuck your nap. Dude, he didn't touch you. Leave him alone.
Well, I think science also has shown that if the cat were big enough, it would kill you. It wants to. Yeah, it wants to kill you.
Yeah, but he
you
sucks.
ever read the Sandman? Some of the stories from Sandman with the cats all gathering around to talk to the wise old cat.
Mm-hmm.
And they talk about how a time before humans were tiny and cats were big and they ran everything. and they would fuck around with humans and throw them up in the air and eat them all the time. And one day, humans became big and cats became small, so they ended up being subservient.
Yeah, let that be a lesson.
They're
to
just
him.
waiting for the day where they have to be the big ones again. It's
Right.
pretty funny. It's actually, I think it's on Netflix. They have that little episode in there.
You know what? Yeah, I love dogs. Like I said, my buddy's pretty amazing. And so in some of my research, one of the keys is the difference between dogs and wolves. And I think it was Budapest. There's a wolf research facility there. And what they did was they took cages and they put a treat inside the cage and tied it to a string. Both the dogs and the wolves would easily figure out to pull the string and get the treat out. Well, then the researchers, like they like to do sometimes, became dickheads, and they tied the string to the cage and then put the treat on top of it. So no matter how much they'd pull, they weren't getting the treat. And that's where you saw the difference between the dogs and the wolves. The wolves would scratch, they'd dig, they'd bite, they'd spend 20, 30 minutes trying to get into it and then finally give up. The dog, try and pull on the string, maybe scratch at it a little bit, but then they'd sit down and turn around and look at the human.
Like, hey, man, little help,
You
dude.
fix that for me?
Yeah,
You look like just a guy to solve my problem.
right. And the wolf doesn't ever consider to turn around and look at the human and say, hey, help a brother out.
Wolves are Klingons. I would rather die than take the help of a smooth head.
A smooth head?
Us
Yes,
with our smooth,
yes.
smooth faces.
The fox domestication has been going on for quite a few years now. Many people own foxes as pets, especially fennec foxes.
I think
they're much
That's
easier.
wild.
I don't know who the scientist was, but they bred several generations. And you walked into one building and you take a fox out of a cage and it'd curl up right around your neck. It was as docile as could be. He'd take you into the other building. Don't put your fingers near the cage. He bred them selectively based on aggression and went to both extremes.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
I know, right? I know, me too. They're fucking adorable. And they're really fucking talkative too. When you have pet foxes, they sound closer to a hyena really when they cackle or whatever, but they're fucking awesome.
What is it? Hyenas are cats that run on dog software, and foxes are dogs that run on cat software.
Yeah, something like that. Hyenas, there have been a few hyenas that have been domesticated as well.
I don't know that I could ever trust that though.
Hell no.
I just,
Hell no.
I mean, I'm
Okay, you
sorry.
guys watch too many fucking movies. Okay.
Hell no.
I mean, that'd be like trying to domesticate a fucking
Tasmanian devil.
well, not just the Tasmanian devil, but what's the honey badger?
A
Holy
Wolverine.
shit.
A Wolverine.
Yeah.
No, I mean, have you seen the documentary about the honey badger that was injured? And so this guy's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'll take it. He couldn't keep it in its enclosure.
He was smart as fuck.
yeah.
No.
The homie left the fucking rake in the enclosure. He was raking up shit. And
Yeah.
He left the rake there. The fucking honey badger drags it over to the fucking brick wall, stands it up in the corner, shimmies up the fucking rake, and fucking goes over the fence.
Goes over.
The little
That's
bastard broke into the lion's cage. Broke into the
Yeah.
lion's cage twice.
Yeah, honey badger don't give no fuck.
Don't give a fuck. No.
Oh
Don't give
no,
fuck.
not one single. If I remember right, the lion did break its back the second time it got in there.
What are you again?
Man, I done told you to get out of here, man. Now go.
Fuck you
Oh.
keep getting in here. I can't get out. How do you keep getting in here? Tell me your secret and I'll let you live.
Well, the
I'd
other thing I
rather
remember
die.
they said you should see their fridge in the house because he was smart. He'd go straight to the fridge. And so they had all these locks. Didn't matter. He'd rip the door off. And that's one thing they said. You don't ever interrupt him when he's eating.
no. People have said that about me. So
Yeah, it's true. I almost got in the way between Neil and an omelet. Almost lost a wrist.
Mm.
That would have been weird. Just an arm and then nothing and then a
Yeah,
hand. That would just
like-
be weird, right?
Like Rayman. Like, what a bad game. I loved it though. You can do anything.
Yeah, it was fun. Okay, how many? I got addicted to so many dumbass games as a kid when video games were like first a thing and pretty much only in arcades.
Paperboy.
Paperboy, Tetris.
Paperboy is literally work.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Like, hey, do you want a paper route? No. Do you want to play this video game about having a paper route? Yes.
And it'll cost me 25 cents each time I want to play. Okay.
And then-
25 cents. Fuck that. You plug in quarters in until you just.
Right. I got to get this level.
Yeah.
My thing has always been the pinball machines. I go out of my way to
Yeah.
find good pinball machines.
Yeah.
Been out to Vegas for the the Hall of Fame, and it's just a huge warehouse full of pinballs.
Yeah. Pinball's fun. We used to have one at the pizza joint that I worked at, and I spent more time playing pinball than I did making fucking pizzas.
Right? No, it's just fun though. It's one of those stupid human, entertainment things.
You got Super Balls, and there are like billions of them, and you're like, holy shit, and trying to get them all in there.
And they've gotten amazing in all the different types of pinball games,
Oh, yeah.
everything from
I don't-
Busters to Family Guy to whatever you
You had
want
the
to.
Dracula one.
Yep.
I don't remember exactly what machine this was, but it was one of those. You trap all the balls that are in play, or that you trap two, and then another one comes out, and the machine goes, "Try a moonshot." And it's like, what? Okay, here we go.
Moonshot?
It's a
Yeah,
moonshot.
try a moonshot. I
Oh, then
don't know.
they
I
all
know
come loose, right?
Then they all come loose, and you start
Yeah,
going
yeah.
wild with the machine and all that kind of stuff.
Multi-ball.
Multi-ball. That's what it was called. Multi-ball.
Yep. Yep.
There
There
were
were like 6 or 7
You
of
get
them.
into that in orgies too,
in my younger days, I got taken out. I took a girl out to go drink at this place. She's like, "You're gonna love this place. You're gonna love it." And it's in St. Louis. I don't know if it's still there. It's called the Silver Ballroom, and there was a big black fucking smoke cloud because it's like one of the last bars in St. Louis that you could still smoke inside in, and it is just the loudest punk music you've ever heard. They don't serve anything nice. Everything's like, it's just like beer. It's like PBR and Bud. Like that's all
There
you
you
get.
go.
But the fucking pinball machine is free and the jukebox is free. Man, I don't know how many fucking fireball shots I did, fucking sucking down buds and PBRs, but it was definitely worth the fucking $40 that night to play pinball.
The Black Knight pinball
Totally.
machine. I remember that well. I played that one many, many times.
Tis but a
Totally. The one wonderful thing about the pinball machine is you can literally get a little kinetic with the thing and
Yeah.
make things go. It's
Until it goes
there's
tilt.
this physical
Right.
until you tilt the thing. It's like, and you figure out it's like exactly how much force is this machine going to be able to take before it tilts. But yeah, it's you know, I like pinball a lot because of that. You know, video
The
games
feel.
just never grab my attention because
Well, that did
there's
me.
no physical interaction there.
Well, there is, but it's like this.
You can't do this, you know.
Yeah,
You can't
I mean,
do that.
you've got controllers now that are
You
like
can't do
vibrating
anything.
in your hand. Yeah, I mean they're literally vibrating in your hand, so it could be all kinds of stuff.
All right.
Yeah, it's a lot
Get
of
you
fun.
some VR pinball.
Mhm.
Fucking hit it, and then a fucking rocket explodes, and then there's like a dragon in the flames, and it fucking spins around. You can have anything now.
You
My
know
wife will go to
Windows
the beach.
pinball game, that Windows pinball game that was out there early on, that was always a piece of shit. It was never even a quarter as
Yeah,
good.
it
How
sucked. I remember
dare
that.
you?
It
That is my
sucked.
favorite. That is the
Terrible.
best pinball game that there has ever been.
Oh,
it is the
sure
most
that sucked.
I had a little mini tabletop one.
fucking space pinball. Oh my god, I'm gonna play that right now. You fucking brought that shit up. Wait a minute, it's got around here.
Galaxy pinball. That's what it was. Yes.
I played more than I should have, but no, it sucked. Compared
Man,
to regular pinball.
Oh my god, I gotta play that now. I need it on my computer at least.
He's looking for it. I bet you can get it free.
It's got to be.
Oh,
free
yeah.
somewhere. I just gotta
Oh
find
yeah,
it.
it's free. It's free.
Yeah, because it was free back then.
Yeah, it came with the Windows program.
Right.
And that one and a few other games too that you could have.
Oh, it opened up the fucking Lincoln Edge. Gross.
And you know what? You can't even uninstall Edge. You're stuck with it. I just
No.
disabled it.
Yeah, I'm like, if you can get this weak shit out of here. Adam's Family is and will forever be the best pinball machine ever. Adam's Family was dope. Had like Uncle Fester was there with like light bulb in his mouth.
Yeah.
I
That
played
Adam's Family one was fun too. And
I
the
played a
Dracula
really
one was-
awesome Family Guy one. Yeah. Family
Oh,
Guy
I didn't
was
know they even had a Family Guy one.
Oh yeah, it was pretty tits. It had a little section where I think Stewie, you played your own pinball up there, and it was Stewie pinball.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah,
Quickly, fat man.
Mamushka. Oh yeah, the Mamushka. I remember that. And the Adams Family one was great. The Dracula one was great, and as Randolph said, the Black Knight one was fucking king. That was a great one. We also had a Jurassic Park one, if I remember correctly. Yep.
Yeah, that was-
Multi-balls.
I had no idea that movie wasn't real. I was like, holy fuck, there's dinosaurs. How to process this.
Oh, what did I hear today? I heard on a national radio show today they were talking about the Ark Encounter Ken Ham, and people weren't very knowledgeable about it. And they're like, "Well, do they have animals there?" And they're like, well, "Yeah, I think they're fake animals and stuff." And no one said, "Well, yeah, they've actually got dinosaurs."
They have real dinosaurs actually there.
And they don't even have feathers,
Right.
which is a mistake.
I still love it.
Documentary.
I've always wanted, because they built it down in a valley, so when you drive by there, you can't see it. I always wanted to flood that place because I knew they didn't build it like a real ark. And then recently, the floods in Kentucky, I'm sorry to everybody that got affected, but the fact that there's all kinds of water damage there, and then they had to sue their insurance company because the ark they built got flood damage.
Actually, that's fucking funny. This is
I mean,
Ain't that the way?
they have to deny it and say that it was an act of God. Yeah, it was an act of God, and you have to deny your claim.
Look, we just have like a close up of them like filling out the insurance paperwork, and there's that box that they have to check where it says "act of God," and they're just hands shaking. Damn it!
Religious nutjob dilemma.
Yeah, religious nutjob dilemma. Exactly right. What's an act of God? Well, isn't everything? Well,
What kind of Faustian choice do you give me?
Yep, Ham, you better repent, buddy.
yeah.
I mean, I went down there. I was gonna go in, and then I saw the prices, and I was like, "No,
How
I'm
much
not
is
giving
it?
you that much money to see your stupid stuff firsthand."
How much is
How
it?
much? If
It
you
was
don't
like-
mind my asking, how much?
It was like
what?
$70.
What? Oh, they out there scamming.
To get
Oh,
in that shit?
Yeah, it was stupid.
They some assholes.
Yeah. I don't want to pay $70 for stupid.
I'm sorry, you were starting to ask something, Steph?
No, well, how much would you
How
pay for
much?
stupid? Actually,
I get that shit free on Twitter every day.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
You want stupid? Go on Twitter. So
Only a fool pays for his stupid.
Yeah.
yeah.
After God led the water damage on the ark. Best headline that never been written.
And never will be, because they just people are afraid of offending the religious. Oh, my God, you can't possibly offend this guy who's doing what? Putting dinosaurs on an ark in Kentucky.
I'm just saying, if you're charging more than Six Flags to get into your piece of shit drowning ass park, you got a lot of gall.
Oh, it was.
You don't even have the little dude running around the fucking park. Like, you got nothing.
Well, all the silly shit on the way in there was like a setup about dragons and dinosaurs.
Dragons?
Yes, dragons. So they were
Dragons?
Dragons. They, for some reason, they were selling some pitch towards that's what fossils are. Dinosaur bones or dragon bones, and it's
Yeah,
part
of course there.
Yeah, I mean it was fucking silly. That's before I even got in there. I could see that's what they were starting to do.
I mean, there aren't dragons in the fucking Bible, are there?
Sure there are.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Revelation's got a five-headed
Seven
dragon.
head.
Revelation.
Seven
I don't
headed.
count Revelation. That's just bullshit.
It's not canon. Fuck it.
You're like most
Right,
Christians,
yeah.
man. Just pick what the parts you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah.
Revelation.
That's pretty much it.
They're not
A
canonical.
Is a 7-headed dragon or a 10-headed dragon with 7 crowns or some shit? I don't know.
Yeah. It might be 7-headed dragon. I think you're right, Neil. Depends on what
Fucking Hydra.
version of the myth you're reading, right?
Hail Hydra.
Exactly. Yeah,
But not a real dragon. Not a real dragon, though.
Of course not.
Butterfly in the sky.
Well, we have Komodo dragons.
Not like Smaug, or not like not like
Smaug's not a real
or-
dragon either.
Puff the magic
What?
dragon.
it's not.
Puff.
Wait.
He's my
not.
favorite. That was our
Or
code. When I was in high
Grendel.
school. Grendel was cool.
Or Grendel. Grendel's a very cool dragon.
Yeah.
Have you? And there was an American novelist whose name escapes me at the moment, who wrote a
Samuel Clemens.
no. Wrote a telling of the Beowulf legend from the point of view of Grendel,
Yes.
which is pretty cool.
It's a great story.
Yeah. I can't remember the guy's name. It's really good. It's very short novel, but
It's
very,
a short story, yeah.
It's very cool. Yeah.
If his name turns out to be Samuel,
It's not.
Clemens? No, it's not.
It's not. I can't remember his name either, but it's a really unique take, and it's funny because Grendel is like afraid of him almost, like he doesn't want to deal with him, right? Yeah. It's really cool.
That dragon that Yosemite Sam has.
It's like this Beowulf guy is a pain in my side. Ridiculous. Just
fucking
ridiculous.
won't leave me alone.
Just won't leave me alone. I'm just trying to sit here and live my fucking life. And this asshole comes up with his Saxons and whatever, and
Yeah. What kind of a name is Beowulf, anyways?
Yeah, I know.
Is a Hydra a type of dragon? Yes, 7-headed dragon. And you cut one off and it grows back, or 2 grow back, or some bullshit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just keep cutting.
Oh,
Mostly-
yeah, then you're gonna have a 190-headed dragon.
Just keep cutting. It'll be fine.
How did Jason
thought
from
that-
Jason and the Argonauts defeat it?
That's exact. I was just about to go there.
That was one of my
Classic.
my
Hammerstein
favorite.
film.
That was one of my favorite Hammerstein one. Yeah.
Yeah,
That Jason and the Argonauts, Sinbad.
Sinbad, yeah.
What was the other one?
Golden
I liked?
Voyage. Golden Voyage of Sinbad.
Yeah, Golden Voyage was too scary for me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why, but there was something in there weirded me out. But I was afraid of everything as a kid. Fuck it. Oh, dude, the labyrinth, those little red monsters.
What about the Skeksis?
Skeksis some of them were okay. Some of them I didn't like.
What about the giant crabby claw guys or whatever?
No, I thought those guys were kind of stupid, so I felt like I could run away from them as a child. I felt like they
You
were too
rationalize why you shouldn't be scared of them. I get it. Yeah.
I can that thing can't eat me. But
See, I love that stuff. I was recently looking. I think there was an old when Fox first came out, there was a werewolf TV show, and I think it was just called Wolf, that would play on like a Friday or Saturday night. And I think it was, like I said, it wasn't long after Fox came out, and joined ABC, NBC, and CBS.
Before they went all fucking what they are now, yeah.
Yeah. So it was within the first couple of years, and it was a werewolf Friday night TV show on maybe 8:39. Yeah. So I've been looking for it, and I can't find it anywhere.
X Gauntlet So Throne. Find that show.
Find that show. The one I used to watch as a kid that would come on late that I would stay for was Night Stalker.
Oh yeah. Oh, loved it.
Ooh, that was good. That was
Night Stalker
good.
was good.
Little series.
They redid it
Yeah.
recently.
Sweet.
It only ran for the one
Yeah.
season. They never went anywhere with it after that, so you never found out about the creature that was killing or whatever in the beginning.
Give me a quick
They
5.
dragged
I'll
to
be
the
right back, guys.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Shepard.
And Sweet is here. That's cool.
Oh, he's putting a coat on? All right, I got to put a coat on.
Oh, you.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Whatever, dude. Whatever, man. All right.
It's
Ain't
my
putting
new-
shit on.
My Naruto jacket.
Nice.
So cool.
Just got it. See the little logos there. See there?
If I can get a white leather coat to look like the Sage of the Six Paths, I will be the happiest guy that there has ever
They
been.
have them. I could have got this in leather, but I didn't figure it out until after.
Nah.
I know. I might get it anyways. It's like $30 more than this one, but
Yeah, I want a full like white
Matt?
leather trench coat.
they have it. You can get them. What's going on, buddy?
They're gonna want $1 million for it.
You come up. Well, coming up.
Yeah, make up your mind, cat.
I have to say, House of the Dragon is excellent.
It is. Come on.
We just saw episode 3 earlier, and that is.
Still coming down. Oh, you're echoing, sweet.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me
Hold up. Wait a minute.
plug in some headphone stuff.
You coming up or what? You're just gonna stare at me. Is that what you're gonna do?
Wow.
Stare randomly at other people.
There's
Good night,
a
everybody.
kitty cat. Yay, kitty cat.
Yeah, there you go, big guy. Oh, purring.
Ah, scritches, the scritches and the eyes flapping. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll leave you alone.
Oh, X is the man.
Werewolf. Okay. All right. Aw, hi. You gonna rub on me now?
He said, went 29 episodes. You should be able to find it in a library near you.
In the library. 29 episodes. Okay.
They're firing all the librarians, so you won't be able to find any libraries anymore.
Night, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Get some fucking sleep.
Yeah, 87 to 88.
Max
wow.
turned 14 a few days ago.
Nice.
He's an old man. You're an old man. Yeah, you are.
Wow.
How
Aren't you?
do you watch this, though?
Yeah, you are. Oh, cattail for sale. Here it brings good luck. Or is that a rabbit's foot? You know what that is? Hmm?
Oh, no way.
It's
Oh, that's
funny.
a toy. I was about to say, is that the whole fucking series for fucking $15? That can't be right.
Probably.
No,
What are you
Look
looking
at that
at?
shit. The werewolf series that he was talking about.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What's going on?
oh my god, that Goosebumps book, The Werewolf in Fever Swamp. I remember that.
Ermagerd.
I forgot all about it. I used to love the Goosebumps show.
Ermagerd.
Yeah, this was the original one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Okay. No, I don't want to see your butt. Thank you.
It was funny today. Like Dexter was attacking everyone in the house, and we all just collectively ignored him for 5 minutes, and then he immediately passed out. I'm like, look at this little brat throwing a tantrum so that he can stay awake. Go to sleep if you're tired. Just run around
just like a
terrorizing
human toddler.
Yeah, just run around
Yeah.
terrorizing everybody because he's trying to fight the sleepy. Boy, go lay down in the sun and calm your tits. No one
Sounds
wants to
exactly
fight
like
you.
my 4-year-old.
Where the hell did that expression come from? That's what I calm your tits? Like what?
You ever been taken out by a rogue tit?
What?
Black your eye.
Rogue tit? What?
A rogue tit.
It's like sometimes like rogue planets. Like sometimes the planet gets knocked out of its orbit and gets sent into a hyperbolic orbit, which will send it out of the solar system altogether. It happens to tits all the time.
Or a
I've never been hit by a rogue tit. Like I don't
Does
get
it really?
Consider yourself lucky.
all
We're
right.
unlucky.
Or unlucky. Depends on how you look at it, I guess.
Oh, you're back, BA. So the name of that show was just called Werewolf.
Yeah, I saw that. Thanks
Yeah.
so much, Outcast. I saw that.
I'm trying to figure out how you can like stream it or how to watch it, but it doesn't tell me. So I'm
It says
trying to
you
find
should
it
be
on
able to find it in the
Amazon.
library near you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking it was Wolf, and so that's why I couldn't find it from my searches. But yeah,
birds are
nailed it. It was
everywhere.
like 1987.
We're not talking about those tits.
Birds or cameras?
Birds, they're not cameras.
Yes, they are.
You tell that to the crows that I play with on the balcony all the time.
Oh, you mean the surveillance on your
Yeah.
home?
That's the one, yeah.
It's Justin Trudeau taking a special interest in Neil.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, I know. No, those are the weapons grade pigeons,
What do you
also
think
known
those?
as Canada geese.
I was about to say, what do you think those Cobra chickens are?
That's right. Cobra chickens, or also known as weapons grade pigeons.
Weapons grade.
I absolutely love the retorts to people who are like, the government doesn't give two shits about you. You're boring. Get over it.
Yeah, I know. Big Brother's watching you. No, he's not. He's busy doing other actually
Well,
exciting things.
that's the same thing that the people that think that an all-powerful being that created everything that exists cares about them.
Just had to put that out there in the chat. Puzzled by them? No. Injured by them? Sometimes.
I'm puzzled by the injury because
For-
I'm finding it
Well, when you're-
difficult.
Now,
You're not
sometimes
expecting it, and you turn around quick and you get a nipple in the eye. It's like, oh.
I'm
There's
just
been
Okay.
envisioning like
Fair
a
enough.
tit with the black marks you put underneath the eyes,
the face paint
black mark underneath each nipple.
around the areola.
Well,
War paint. It will be no dawn for men. And then it just fires off.
Better
Well,
hope
I
it's
know-
not cold. You could get cut.
Oh, Max is having an old man nap now.
Just
I
go.
was going to say, I mean, think about some hard nipples. That could be dangerous. I can.
That's what I'm.
You can
I can
take an
cut
eye out.
past the
Yeah,
winter's
Especially
fine.
if they're pierced.
Oh,
You could
don't
shoot-
even.
you
Don't
could
even.
shoot
Don't
an
even.
eye out.
I do
You can't
have.
have any Red Rider nipples. You shoot an eye out.
I just actually found this article here. It says for the Boston Marathon that they're now requiring people to wear mouth guards and eyewear due to rogue nips, and they're just it is out there. If you're gonna be in such a densely populated area, you have to take precautions.
You know, Mikey, that there actually would be very few rogue nips in a marathon because most of them get taped up because
yes,
Oh,
That's a
because
safety
of fucking
precaution.
chafing.
they're huge.
you ever
huge
seen
argument.
somebody who forgot to tape theirs up and it comes through bloodied?
That reminds me of the Office episode where, yeah.
Ah,
I chafe. Milk was a bad choice.
oh, fuck you
Every
guys.
time.
That's the one thing too that humans are the best at when it comes to mammals is long distance running.
That's the only thing we got going.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah,
else,
that's true.
everything else, we're pretty
We
inadequate.
suck at.
We can, no, the thing that we're best at is sweating, which
Oh, yeah,
allows us to endurance run.
Yeah.
Oh, we're punching well above our weight class when it comes to sweating. I don't know. I don't know if the bears and the dogs have heard about this. We're very good at it. Sweat like a son of a bitch.
Somebody did a whole podcast on the whole fact of like humans are the scariest like horror movie villains of all time, because if you ever like look at a horror movie and how it's designed and how a killer like is always behind you and always, you know, still there all the way through, it's just like humans when they were endurance hunting.
Just getting
They'd
run down.
They'd run away, you know, they'd think they got away. Nope. 5 minutes later, there's this stupid
Michael
human
Myers.
jogging up to you.
Sons of bitches.
Michael Myers and
Who
Jason
are? Well,
Voorhees,
it's like,
they don't ever
like-
run. They just walk. And
Yeah.
it's because they know bitches be tripping, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, who are those guys? Who are those guys?
maybe there's something
Cassidy and Sundance Kid.
maybe there's something primal inside me. But when I saw your man's in Terminator 2 run like 40 miles an hour behind that car, it was the scariest thing that ever happened. I was like, oh. The worst thing, it would be a 40 mile an hour human. Like that's the last thing you need.
For me, it was all the zombie movies, and I heard it snap.
Yeah, quality coat hanger.
The original zombie movies, they just walked, but when they introduced the running fucking zombie, I was like,
Oh, no.
fuck you.
Oh, 28 days later.
Yeah, that and what was the remake of Dawn of the Dead where they were just
Dawn of the
running
Dead.
bastards. Oh yeah,
BA's in the movie theater, just throws a challenge flag out there and up against the screen. He's like, nope, can't have running zombies. Sorry.
nope.
That's an offensive penalty. Repeat first down. No.
What?
No, that's a loss of down. We have false start on the zombies.
It's like calling out logical fallacies with theists.
Oh, that the Ed Hockley logical fallacy book is amongst the best, where you have him calling all the fallacies as flags on a play and describing what the penalty is
Right.
for having used said fallacy. But it's all Ed Hockley.
Nice.
And you don't mess with Ed Hockley. He's got guns.
Tell me what to do
He's
in
a-
my free time.
He's a bodybuilder in his free time.
Are you here to lift weights or eat them?
Hello, Brianna.
Hi,
And
Brianna.
Atheist Uprising, we are doing well. The conversation has been dragged to the nipple
discussion, apparently.
Chafing
It
nipples
could
at that.
be.
Chafing nipples
Yeah.
and rogue tits. Is that what
Sadly, it could go lower, but we're hoping not.
Let's not be a dick
because
about
then
this, all
we'd be in the weeds and the bushes.
right? Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
It has
Thank you.
begun.
Thank you, Swede. Thank you.
Leave it to Swede, right?
Yeah, that's very.
I knew it would come through.
Leave it to Swede to make this the Pornhub version.
Yeah, I've tried to give up sexual innuendos, but it's hard, right?
It's
hard.
You know,
I'm sure you can push right through.
I'll grind it out.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What have I done? What have I done?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm blaming this one on you, Steph.
We were on the bin. We had an episode like when like the James Webb Telescope, all the pictures come out. Every single thing about space is sexual. Like all science words are dirty, so you just can't say anything without it just sounding bad.
Look at this just penetrate through there. And you're like,
Yeah, we needed a bigger lens to penetrate through the nebula. It's like, I gotta be an adult here, don't I? Ooh,
The
I don't
vacuum
know.
suction of this hole.
Yeah.
every time my wife does something like that, she just looks up at me and goes, I'm 43 and I still find this funny. Just because we're this old doesn't mean we can't laugh like we're horny 16-year-olds.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'm not like
Amen.
most teens. I'm in my 50s.
We still got that horny 16-year-old in us. Well, you know, it's all just sitting there.
That's pretty
Sure.
good,
No.
Steph. I'm glad you're getting that. I mean, I'd go for above 18 rather than 16.
Either way. I mean, I'm
I like the point is horny teenager, I think is the point.
Yeah.
Well, she just said she had that horny 16-year-old in her, and I
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, uh-oh.
I'm getting too much information.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
What are you guys, cops?
Yeah.
You gotta tell me if you're a cop. It's entrapment.
You better let them go, Steph.
Yeah.
Stoom. No.
It takes springs to get old. Sure hope the youngins make it.
Yeah.
Too many
Yeah,
bumpers on the
it's
world today.
kind of inevitable, really. I'm sorry to say, from the precipice of death at 68, it's like, yeah, you're gonna get here anyway, kids. You will be on my lawn eventually.
Yeah, I even got the cane ready. Get off my lawn. But yeah, no, yeah. What's that old expression? Growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional.
Speaking of growing up is optional and making bad jokes at bad timing and everything, did anybody take a look in Ireland today? Because it was a party.
I know.
Yeah.
Because the queen is gone now. Yes.
There was on Twitter, I guess, a uniting of African and Irish Twitter
Yeah.
of their hatred of
Oh,
the
yes.
British Empire.
Oh yes. I
And
think
then
it's really,
India's like, hey, can we come too?
yeah, I think it's really remarkable the perspectives of the
Many
2/3 of the world, that England conquered, including Scotland, Wales, and Ireland.
England is the largest exporter of Independence Days of any nation. 65
No shit.
of them.
Well, what did I hear?
And what I like to say is like I'm a total wasp in my heritage, and I swear to God, the English. When I'm also a history major, I mean I haven't pursued advanced degrees or anything, but the English were the meanest motherfuckers on the planet for a very, very long time.
Well, if you had to eat that shitty food for as long as they did, You'd be
meanest
pretty uppity,
motherfuckers
too.
on the planet. It's okay, well, let's get whales. Yeah, that's cool. Let's take.
Have you ever had beans on toast? You'd be
fucking
an ornery
No.
son of a bitch too if
look,
you had beans
No,
on
I was
toast every
actually
day.
raised with that shit.
I like beans on
I
toast.
never discovered that I actually had an ethnic food until I went to England and had a full English breakfast and the stewed tomatoes, the beans on toast. Oh my God,
Yeah.
this is the shit I grew up with, and it's like this is the weird thing about privilege is like you just think that's normal, but it ain't fucking normal.
I think I heard that the British Museum has shit from every other nation in the world in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. It would be the single largest wealth transfer, as if the British Natural History Museum gave their artifacts back.
I don't know. Would the Catholic Church be able to give back some?
No, it's the British museums.
They got a lot of shit that don't belong to them.
Yeah, they've got things that are worth
Belgian
more
marbles.
than that. They probably have the same number of things as the Catholic Church. It's just the Catholic Church is more selective in what they kept. So
I was going to say the Catholic Church probably has more blackmail though.
Yeah, they've got stuff that's probably pretty cool, but you could probably put a price to it. The English just took everything, and a lot of it has no price to it.
Well, and yeah, I mean the English were bad, but they're probably that last dynasty that we've seen. But you think about Genghis Khan and the empire, the Persians, their empire, the Romans. So we as humans have done that throughout history.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's don't exclude the Americans. I mean, the American Empire is the
modern Roman Empire.
We were late. We were late to the party, but we've done it far more subtly. I mean, our colonial enterprises, literal colonial enterprises, included what? Puerto Rico, which still is
not a state,
and
we've got more military bases in other countries than any other nation.
But that's the subtlety of it. We've done that.
Right.
Yeah, and if you want to go back to what we did to the Philippines.
Oh God, we should. That's a really neglected part of American history. Is the whole Spanish American War stuff where we acquired it and that's what got President McKinley assassinated.
I was taught in school that the Filipino people actually loved General MacArthur and loved the statues of him and everything like that. And yay America, and we helped the Filipino people. And then I read what actually happened, and I'm like,
motherfucker.
Yeah, we suck.
Voting us off the island.
That literally was the whole. The Philippine conflict led to the assassination of McKinley, the rise of Teddy Roosevelt, all of that stuff, and it was like late 19th century shit. But it's really a neglected piece of American history, American colonial history, United States colonial history.
Well, wasn't Andrew Jackson known as the Indian Killer?
Well, he did. Yeah. He was a genocidal maniac.
Right. So I mean, it's kind of par for the course for
America.
Yeah. And I do think we're in that Roman Empire that you talked about, Neil. I think we're starting to see the fall of it now.
And that's why they're being loud.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put something on the share screen here because Aunt Jer put some of her artwork in. If you'd like to see what it looks like, it's kind of cool. I like it. I like it. Hang on, let's show you here. Boom. She's got of course, it shows the Canadian dollars, which is much more expensive than American dollars. But yeah, I kind of like that's cool. And I won't back down.
Ooh. Not. I know you already made that one, but you should make it. I womp back down. Never mind. Womp. Wound back
You can
down.
also get you can get these things here too, like the cups. Keep your religion out of my uterus. Yeah. And tumblers. Yeah, I like it. Cool. I might buy one of those ones. I don't have a uterus though. Am I allowed to have this?
I'll vouch for you.
Very cool. Very cool. So if you want to help support Aunt Jure, that's a way to do it.
When is she coming
There you
on?
go.
Aunt Jure's coming on the end of September.
She
Oh,
better.
I gotta book Tim. Tim's got to get booked.
Tim Bristol?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
All next week I'm away, but the following week it's wide open.
okay. Ooh, my booze is almost being delivered. All right.
Just in time because I'm going to end this pretty soon.
Yeah, then I'm gonna get stupid on my channel.
I'm
I'm trying to. So I made like these because on Twitch you get like the points for watching people or whatever, and you can like spend the points towards like a goal or whatever. So I'm making a goal where like if we hit enough points, then I give Zero a treat, and everyone can watch him have a treat. That's cute. He's a cute dog.
It's good.
I can't reduce the fucking picture to a size that's. There you go. I can't reduce it to a size that Twitch will take, and I'm like, it's exactly what you want. I can't make the file smaller for the size that they're asking for, and I don't know what to do.
Does the uterus fighting I won't back down one, does that come in a t-shirt or is it just tank tops? I don't do tank top.
Amen.
Hellbound Hillbillies says 28 Canadian. That's just quite the deal. That's like $350 US. It might as well be free. $350. No, yeah.
I owe you money.
If the t-shirts are, if they have t-shirts, I'd fucking buy one of those just to support you. Oh yeah. You should post that shit on Twitter and I'll retweet it. And with big bold letters saying, buy a fucking shirt.
Hey, yeah. I will.
Check it out.
Oh, what do we got here?
Oh.
Is that fucking that Zero?
Yeah. Being very good for once. So I finally got a picture of him. So I'm like, okay, let me shrink that down so I could use it as a thing. It's like, nope, too small. Nope, too big. Nope, too small. Too big. Too small. Too big.
Stickers too. Oh, cool. I like stickers. I just put a bunch on my
Nipples?
computer because a whole bunch of them just came in. Not nipples. And I got
Here we
extra ones
go.
to go in the car. Yeah, I got
They need to make a shirt, with
Punisher
rogue,
stickers.
says rogue nipples.
One
Yes.
piece.
Eye protection
Lego
required.
space.
Rogue nipples afoot.
Nice.
And one of my favorite ones is going to go in the car real soon. This one here, which is fucking badass. You can't really see it, I guess, because it's white. But,
Yeah, pretty much.
you can't really see it. It's Batman,
No, it's. Oh, okay.
Oh, I can see it now, yeah.
like a shadow. That one's pretty cool. I like that one. I also have a Transformers one.
Some rogue
Jack's
nipple
going.
shirts.
Rogue nipple shirts,
Yeah.
Oh.
Get a whole
written in Star Wars. Rogue nipple.
whole SWAT team.
Rogue
of them.
nip. You could turn
Yeah,
one
well,
into
is that?
one into nip.
That's what RN means, I guess. RN.
Made a commercial for it on
Whatever.
TikTok. Cool.
Fuck.
I suck at self-promotion, I guess. Link me to the TikTok one, and actually, I'll find the Twitter one. I can easily find the Twitter one.
May the shape be with you.
May the boob be with you.
Would you just cut little holes in the shirt just
Yes.
for the nipples to stick out?
As bright as a brick. I like that. What's that?
I was saying on the Rogue nipple shirts, would you just have like little holes for the nipples to stick out?
Correct. Because I'm fostering chaos in this world.
Right. I mean, how could
Fair
they
enough.
be Rogue nipples if they were covered?
See, that's just
Everybody's
it.
face just went blank on me when I asked that question.
that's just it.
Well,
People aren't following the first two rules of Nipple Club.
There's only 2 rules.
Okay. Found it. I
Cover
found
them.
It.
Cover them.
Retweet.
I'm gonna lose my flipping mind.
Spring store. All right, I've retweeted that shit for you.
I'm gonna lose my.
Excuse me.
How do you do this? I hate Photoshop more than anything.
All right. Done deal. All right, I've retweeted that stuff. Mark, what's going on?
Oh, Mark. On the
It's hard to
computer.
think when someone says nipple. Yeah.
Ain't that the way?
Hey, I just went Mandalorian. That is the way.
This is the
Oh.
one. Dude, I got a not a decal, but a plaque that like those, like the evolution fish or whatever, the Darwin fish, same style as one of those things, where it's plastic and raised, and it says Beskar edition. And it's got the gun and the mud horn, which I also have a sticker of the mud horn on my car.
Yes.
But there's a plaque right underneath, like the Kia Sportage, and it says Beskar edition. So people really thought that was pretty cool. So.
Nice.
I have a mud horn for Mando, but I want to get him up and running again before I start stickering him.
Oh yeah, I got a few more stickers to put on. Jack Skellington one, Transformers, the Batman, Lego Space, One Piece, and the Punisher skull. Oh, and I have Kaiba Court coming as well.
Oh, Yugi boy.
Screw the rules. I have money.
The fucking Kaiba. The fucking Jeff Bezos of Yu-Gi-Oh!
And I wish I could show you guys, but it's actually stuck to this. But I found a sticker that says, "What's your story?" And I stuck it on the computer. I thought that was kind of cool. Also, I got Spaceballs the T-shirt, and now I have Spaceballs the sticker on the front of the sticker, which is fucking awesome.
I got a Rick and Morty sticker on my laptop here.
Yeah, I want to get a Rick and Morty one. I have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I have a bunch of shit. I have the Hidden Leaf Village logo on the computer too. I got 2 of those. Stuck one on my car and stuck one here. And now I have an official Naruto jacket too, so that's pretty cool.
Yes, it's very
Right.
cool. It's very nice. I'm not jealous at all.
Mirrors, yes, mirrors. That would work. But no,
Okay.
not going to work. I'd have to take a picture of it and then show you the picture. Oh, there you go. But yeah, we've been here for about an hour and a half now, and I just realized I never got my load of laundry in, so I got to fucking deal with that before I go to work tomorrow.
No, you're good, man.
Yeah.
I'm 4 in the fucking
I
morning.
think that's
You're ahead
Go
of
for
time.
it.
You're on slow time.
make it happen.
It's late.
I know it's 8:05 here for me, so
I'm looking at 11:05 here. So
yeah, well, you're 3 hours. You're Eastern, right? So
yeah. Well, I appreciate you having me on, Neil. I do, and I enjoyed meeting everybody.
been fun.
Yeah, it's been a good little chit chat. We went all across the board from horror,
Pinball machines to fucking rogue nipples.
Yelp.
Which
brought that
is
up?
Still leaving me.
You're the one that brought up the rogue tit.
Who? Me? I don't remember it that way.
I have selective memory.
That's funny. I don't remember it that way. That's strange.
I select not to remember that one.
What are you talking
making new
about?
icons
The,
for your
the,
Tinder
the
page.
gaslight has always been that dark.
I didn't know you had a Tinder page, bud. All right. Well, thank you, BA, for being my guest tonight again, and for hanging out with us even further in the after party, man. It was great to have you on.
Oh, it was a great time. Good to meet y'all.
Yeah, you're good peeps.
Yeah, all the folks that hang out
Pleasure.
here in these after parties in here with me and Mikey. You're brave people. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. And thank you guys out in the chat for hanging out. I know you just got here, Mark, but we're calling this one quits. And sure, no problem. Anything I can do to help folks out, I will do my best. You probably figured out. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thanks to my wonderful patrons. I couldn't do this without you guys. So what you do for the show is very much appreciated, just so you know. And being that my birthday is coming up, I got to figure out a way to drop all my wish list stuff.
Yes.
You should do.
Yeah, just go ahead and post lego.com somewhere. There you go.
No, I do have an Amazon Lego wish list. It's helped me with my Lego addiction. And then I have a couple other ones like just random stuff and stuff to do with the car. So there you go. You have three lists. I'll figure it out. But thanks everyone. And like I always say, at the end of the after parties, like the late great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. So you better produce some, motherfuckers. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.